Week 5 of the NFL is here with Thursday night football between the Bucks and the Falcons. We have a plus 100 play for it. Quick recap of the downfall that was week 4, because exactly a week ago, we were on day 6 of the ladder. We turned 10 to 330. We were feeling great and then unfortunately lost. Then we lost on Sunday afternoon football, and that's where things went a little haywire. Feel like we forced a play trying to rush it out for Sunday night football. And then Monday night, we had a great play we loved for Seahawks-Lions, the good game, which hit easily. But after a tough Sunday, we were like, let's do a double ladder, get a 2-0 night in, make up for yesterday, and force just a play for Dolphins-Titans, like the worst game ever with backup quarterbacks. We should never be betting on that. And then after that happened Tuesday, we're like, let's put out a play for WNBA after not betting on it the entire season. I think we were chasing the rush of day 6 a few days before, trying to get back to the hot streak. But we got to be patient. Less is more sometimes. Never want to chase your losses, which is a lesson we've learned many times, but we shouldn't be making those mistakes. Took a day off yesterday. We're here for Thursday Night Football, which is one play we really love. Here it is. Our first leg is Baker Mayfield, 1+ passing touchdown. He's hit this in 17 of his last 18 games, and he has 8 passing touchdowns for the first 4 games of the season. Only 1 touchdown so far for the Bucks has been scored by a running back, and with Baker's completion line at 22.5, we think he's going to be throwing it. He's played the Falcons 3 times in his career, and he has 6 passing touchdowns, hitting it in all 3 of those games. Like him to get one. Dave, hit us with the second leg.
Thanks for sending it, Trey. Thursday Night Football, let's get it. Next leg we're locking in is Mike Evans, 25+ receiving yards. He's hit this leg in 37 of his last 40 games and averaged 76 yards per game last season, which is more than triple of what we're asking for tonight. Also, Palmer and McMillan are both out tonight for the Bucks, meaning the wide receiver position is running thin for them, and Baker Mayfield's completion line is at 22.5, so we like his wide receiver number 1 to get at least 25. Let's lock it in. And back to you.
Our second to last leg is Drake London for 3+ receptions. He's hit this in 6 of his last 7, and he's had 6 receptions in 3 straight games. He's the wide receiver 1 for this team, and we only think he's been getting more in sync with Kirk, with his amount of targets going up week by week to start the season. Love him to get 3. And our final leg is Darnell Mooney for 25+ receiving yards. He's had 88, 66, and 56 in the last 3 weeks. He's the wide receiver 2 for this team, and we also think he is getting more and more in sync with Kirk as the season goes along. And look at the receiving core for this Falcons team, and let's take away anyone that hasn't had a catch or target in the last 3 weeks. Doesn't leave too many options. You got Kyle Pitts, who has 0 and 2 receptions in the last 2 weeks and hasn't had more than 3 catches in 9 games. Who does that leave? Yeah, there's Bijan, who's good for a couple catches, but we got Drake London, Darnell Mooney, we think make up the majority of this receiving game for the Falcons, because there's really just not too many people out there. And with Kirk's passing yards line at 229.5, we like 25 to go to Mooney, which he's done and more than doubled in the last 3 weeks. We'll need 25. And there it is, exactly plus 100 for Thursday Night Football. Let's start week 5 with a W, and I'll talk to you guys later.